What up y'all, thanks for tuning in to yet another exciting video, and in this video, this will be the second installment for the review for this Zhiyun Weebill Lab. If you haven't checked the first episode, I will definitely link it down in the description below and somewhere here on your screen. And in today's video, I will be reviewing the form factor, the payload, the latch design, and the versatile structure of this gimbal. Now let's talk about the form factor of the Weebill Lab. The form factor of the Weebill Lab is one of the things that I like the most. Straight out of the box after assembling it, the gimbal's footprint is really small and compact, which makes it really travel friendly. According to Zhiyun, the gimbal is an A4 size when it is folded for storage, which measures 210mm wide and 297mm tall. I can attest on how travel friendly it is going around. That is because it fits well in my backpack, or my camera bag, I should say. And even after rearranging my camera bag to fit this gimbal in, along with my other camera gears, everything fits in perfectly. And with that being said, really well done, Zhiyun, well done. Now, moving on to the payload. According to Zhiyun, this gimbal weighs the same as a smartphone gimbal, but it is able to handle a maximum payload of 3 kilograms. In my experience, that is not even an issue because I am using the Sony a6300 with the Sigma 30mm f1.4 lens combo, which is only 645 grams, which is not even a third of the maximum payload that this gimbal can handle. Also, it is worth noting that in my experience when I tried mounting my Sony 55 to 210mm zoom lens, the motors of this gimbal started to shake. The issue is not the weight of the zoom lens and the camera, which was only 767 grams, which is still well within the payload that this gimbal can handle. What I think the issue is the weight distribution once the zoom lens is zoomed in at a certain focal length. This is due to the fact that the camera and the lens are balanced one way, but then the setup differs once the lens is zoomed out at a certain focal length, which requires a different setup. Although this was not that bad since I was able to work around it by increasing the motor intensity to high and by setting the desired focal length I want to achieve with my shots. In the end, I am still happy with the shots I was able to obtain with my zoom lens and through the help of this gimbal. Now let's move on to the latch design of this gimbal. This is by far my most favorite feature of this gimbal is the latch design. I could not help but think to myself, why was this not implemented to all other gimbals before? And I really do want to stress that it makes setup very easily, especially when you are run and gun shooting. And I really do think that this is a must to all gimbals. This latch design allows for easy balancing of the gimbal. This allows all axes except for the axes being set up to be locked during setup, which makes balancing fast and easy as the latches make the whole gimbal firm and steady during setup. The latch also allows for easy storage, which saves the current setup for the next time. Now moving on to the versatile structure of this gimbal. Another great feature of the Weebill Lab is its ergonomic structure. The gimbal adheres the same regular structure as any other gimbal with a tripod feet at the bottom. But what's not regular is how the tripod feet can be placed in an upright position as a hand grip that changes the appearance of the gimbal itself. This is what Zhiyun calls underslung position, which helps to get those low and close to the ground shots. In conclusion, this gimbal is definitely one of the best designed, crafted, and well thought of gimbals right now in the market. I have not used many other gimbals before, but I can tell that this one really is different as it complements my run and gun nature of shooting. On top of that, the ergonomics that this gimbal provides is definitely well thought of. I found myself always using the tripod as a hand grip because It allows me to quickly change from the underslung orientation to the regular upright orientation with my left hand holding the tripod hand grip and my right hand holding the regular grip of the gimbal, which provides added stability when I am shooting. I can honestly say that this gimbal will always be my travel companion, as it is very travel friendly and makes my filmmaking experience really effortless. And that is it for the second episode of this review. And what do you guys think? What do you guys think of those features that I just discussed? The form factor, the latch design, the payload that it can handle, and the versatile structure. All of those are pretty damn impressive for me. Is it to you guys? Please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you haven't checked the very first episode, like I mentioned earlier, and please do so. I will link it down in the description below as well as on the screen. And if you did like this video, please don't hesitate to like the video and share it to the world, share it to other filmmakers alike. And that's pretty much it. And as always, peace.